Welcome back, YouTube, to my Harvest Moon DS playthrough, part 61. I am a little shocked that I didn't accidentally trigger the wool, the last red animal sprite, or red team sprite that we need, because I ended up shipping 706 pieces this past Saturday, in-game. I ended up shipping 706, so we should be getting it, I believe, this part. By all rights, I think we should be, because I know there was a couple of times that I did shear my sheep without the glove, and that was just so I could show you guys what it was like to do it without the glove, and how sad they looked. So, I am hoping that that will hopefully right itself this part, because I swear to God, if I ended up calling it, I'm gonna be really upset. Super upset. One other thing that also happened. The Kiki, one of our forever chickens, I had to actually look to see how old they were. They're only 3 years old, but apparently Kiki tried to die. Well, not apparently. Kiki tried to die on me of old age on this day. I did obviously reload until Kiki was alive, because I'm like, excuse you, you've only been alive for 3 years. Where do you think you're going? So, thankfully, it seems that even when it comes to the sprites the animals dying of old age, you can still trigger it to where they can stay alive a little bit longer, which is great, because then we have a way of keeping them around if needed for longer. But I think the only time I will do it is if the animals try to die of old age sooner than 4 years. I'm sorry. 4 years is the minimum requirement of dying of old age on my farm. Sorry. Minimum. So, Kiki's gonna stay with us for a little bit longer, whether they like it or not. And obviously, I still haven't come across the 5,000 thing with the Witch Princess, but I'm pretty sure with the other things, for giving her gifts, throwing away items, maybe even passing out if you continued passing out to get brownie points with her, kudos to you if you continue doing that. I did the amount that I needed and then stopped, because passing out is the worst thing, in my opinion, in these games. Not just because you end up losing out on the rest of the day, or not because of that. It's just because of how hard it is to recover. Especially if you're in a place in these games where it is not easy to recover from passing out, because you never recover full stamina and fatigue, and if you have a lot going on your farm with no help, that doesn't make it fun at all. So I hate passing out the most. Actually, I could probably say I hate passing out in real life, too. I don't like going to sleep unless I'm ready to go to sleep. I just don't like it. So, that's why I started today, is because I saw that with that last shipment, we had crossed the line. And maybe there's the chance of, when we shear our sheep, getting the 2 wool doesn't count. There is a possibility of that, by the way, guys. Big possibility. Not the best one, because I was hoping that we would get a bonus with that, but there is a chance that we may be farther away than I thought, just because we have been getting double the wool, and I hadn't been paying attention to the double wool amount, so we might still have another half a season, or even a full season. Either way, autumn's gonna be popping off if we don't see the wool, if we don't see that red team sprite today. Autumn's gonna be popping off. Autumn's gonna be a big month. I'm so ready for it. Obviously, we're like still nowhere close to where I want to be with the yams, but I'm ready for it. Now, I do have some temptations to try to plant more yams in other places, but I don't know if I will actually do it. I don't think I will. Mainly just because watering it and everything would suck, but I know, in hindsight, if I truly, truly wanted to get extremely far, or farther, with my yam process, I need to be doing more than just what's in my basements and what is in front of the excavation dig site. I still think we got a hell of amount, like a really good amount of yams last autumn from our excavation site, but again, I know that by not having the help, I would need to be the one to pick all the yams. Now, the good thing is that when it comes to picking a spot, which I will probably most likely do the one by the Goddess Spring, just because that, I believe, is the other one that does still make the yams grow one day faster, so they can start being harvestable, you know, in a decent amount of time. I think that is still the main one. And then I'll probably, I know we're not going to be doing at the circus or around Nina and Galen's house. Did you not? Bitch. Are they not getting the... Huh? Not crazy, right? Not a single one of them was happy with the brush? Get your ass up. I don't know how I feel about that. Do you think those sheep are just dying? Could be. That one is the barn plus one random sheep. In another barn are the older ones, so maybe. I don't know, though. I don't know what's honestly happening. I just gotta go with the flow. I'm also kind of missing some audio cues here and there. Is this game slowly breaking with how much I've played it? That would be a little upsetting if it was. Just a little. I know for sure that it has not... the audio has not desynced yet. Because sadly, that is a problem that I have run into with my new Elgato card that I got. And thankfully, it's not a problem that's just because of me. It is an actual problem across the board. So I'm not too concerned about it, since I saw that it was a bigger problem than just, like, me. There's actually, like, videos and lots of videos and stuff about it, and lots of talk about it, so I'm glad about that. So that's why it made me feel a little bit more confident with just letting it go. Those sheep hate me. Those sheep hate me. And I'm getting sick and tired of you guys hanging out by the door. You guys are never gonna go outside. There's no benefit to you guys being outside. As lovely and lush as the green grass looks outside that door, you're not going outside. Absolutely not. Ah, the wonderful sound cue of the audio being bad. Honestly, again, one of my more favorite things that happen with the game. The audio doesn't stick around, sadly, but if you're not paying attention, it does help. You guys just barely missed me. Almost forgetting again to buy food for the animals. You guys sure do miss out on a lot. Sometimes. Not really. Just basic me forgetting to do things that I need to be doing, honestly. Waiting for the moment that I pick up an egg instead of a chicken. It's the cow festival that's coming up. That's what's coming up. How bad is it? Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We didn't have any sheep to shear today, so we got it. Yeah, we had no sheep to shear. So, yes. I'm really hoping that I didn't curse myself. Genuinely. I really hope I didn't curse myself by making the funny haha that maybe I would not. That I wouldn't see the at last red animal team sprite show up, or that it would be bugged. I'm really hoping that's not the case. I'm pretty sure it's just because the double the wool doesn't actually count to how many times you sheared the sheep, which would make sense. You still need to do it 700 times. Obviously, the only bad thing with that is that I have no idea when that's going to happen. No idea when the 700 is going to happen, because we've been getting double the amount of wool for a couple of weeks now. For a couple of shearings, or at least last set of shearing, we started getting it right. I don't know. Either way, it sucks. Because I think that's exactly it. You still need to do it 700 times. But it is what it is. It is the grind of all the games. This peach tree has also taken a long-ass time to grow. And I know I did it right, because the last time that I didn't do it right, the seeds never appeared. So, I know I'm good. It's just, now I'm at that point where I've messed up on a few things. Didn't do as hard of research at looking up things as I thought I did. So, that's where I'm kind of at. Is because I didn't do as well of research as I should have about the Witch Princess gifts. And not being really prepared for the 100,000 of one item being shipped on the farm. That's why when one little thing goes wrong, I'm immediately defaulting to the worst possible outcome. Or it's just my anxiety. Ugh, it feels like I'm too far. Honestly, the only reason why it feels like I'm too far from my keyboard at the part of when I'm giving the Witch Princess gifts is because when I'm giving her gifts normally outside of recording sessions, I can be more relaxed, closer, terrible posture, everything. So, I'm not talking into the mic. I'm not being seen on camera. There's nothing extra going on. It's just me, the PC, and forever seeing the Witch Princess say, "You're so thoughtful, thank you." You're so thoughtful, thank you. It's a great time. Oh, I wasn't done giving her gifts. Still had more to do. Oops. I think because I have been working with my audio differently, I can actually raise the audio a bit compared to what I've been doing. I think the audio is a little bit quieter. Sorry if you guys were liking the quieter dialogue sound. Especially after... a month? A month of me doing this? Of talking to her a lot? It could be about a month. I don't know. Who knows? Time means nothing. Time means nothing. Go, go, go! Love me, love me, love me! Now I am thinking that we may run in to the Witch Princess probably mid-autumn. I'll actually go... I will, at this time around, instead of talking about it or mentioning that I could do this to help me figure out when I started something, to have a good idea of when something started, or give me a chance to figure out of when it would hit. Because I want you guys to see the dialogue of when I reach 10,000 gifts, because it is such a huge milestone. Which is also why when it comes to getting the 100,000 yams, when that sprite pops, oh, you guys are gonna be here. You guys are gonna be here. Ain't no way are you guys missing that. Yeah, and I do actually need to plan out what I'm gonna do. What other areas I'm gonna do with the yams. Just because I am to the point of the next video, the next part, next week, will be us in autumn. So it will be very important to try to get as many yams as possible, which, again, okay, so that's that. I started to talk about it, but I didn't, like, fully finish my conversation. When I pick the areas of where I would like to plant, the Goddess Spring isn't that big of an area, so I'm not too concerned about it being harvesting at the same time as the excavation site, because the excavation site will still have the sprites whether they hate me or not. I mean, obviously they hate me because they can't do their fucking job well. And the Goddess Spring is not that much for me to pick up on top of whatever they miss from the excavation site, so that's fine. But the reason why I want to use one of the other bigger... possibly use one of the other bigger areas, which honestly might just be my farm at that point. Because I think any other place will be a slower speed than normal. But having one that gets done a day sooner and one that gets done at normal time would put the harvesting of the yams every day. Not, 3 big areas in one day. It'll be a big area that's taken by the sprites, a smaller area that's done by me. Oh, I forgot to do this page. Shit! And then a stop thinking. Computer, whatever you're thinking about, stop thinking. Okay. So yes, it shouldn't be that bad. I would think, anyway. I would think it shouldn't be that bad. Because then I'm just doing a somewhat big area on the opposite days of when the sprites need to do the excavation site and I need to do the Goddess Spring. That way we're adding at least a little bit more and trying to just up the amount without giving me too much to do to where I can't do it when the harvest days obviously land on festival days, which honestly the only festival at this point that truly matters is the Sheep Festival? I think the only animal festival that's in autumn is the Sheep Festival. And that's pretty much it. Just the Sheep Festival. I don't mind giving chocolates out to the kids and potpourri. I'll still do that. But I do think, and then like I would kind of like to do a proper harvest festival since now I'm done poisoning the town. I.e. mostly poisoning me. It has been a hot minute since I've talked to everybody after fucking with the dish to see if anybody else eats it. Because as far as I know, I'm just poisoning myself, and then how I react, they're like, maybe we shouldn't eat that. Which is fair. So at the end of the day, why is the Witch Princess caring about the Harvest Festival being screwed up if the only one who ends up eating it is me? I'm just pranking myself, and I already know it's coming. So like the day before, I'm like getting myself pumped up for passing out, having a bad time in the bathroom, all of that. All of that I'm getting ready for. Maybe she just likes the dedication to me doing the prank over the prank actually hitting most of the town. I mean, obviously the festival's still ruined if nobody eats the dish. But it does feel a little off if I'm the only one doing it. Okay. I do not want the eggs. I do not. Oh, I did start planting trees before I had gotten the seeds that I needed for the other ones. And so that's a little upsetting that I did that, because now we're stuck at the... I guess I'll just wait until I get 5-star fruits before I... Do I not have 4? I do have 4 now. Sweet. Now we're just stuck with... That's not the right place. And I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Now we're stuck with all of the trees because I can't... Oh, yeah. Because I can't cut down the ones that I don't need now because the other ones are starting to grow. If they weren't starting to grow at this point, I'd say, oh yeah, I can cut down the other trees. But because this specific one, the orange one, grew so quickly, I can't. I can't do it. And that does suck. There we go, okay. Everything's settled. Everything's good. I'm pretty sure tomorrow was a sunny day, so bedtime. So yeah, if I went to cut down the other trees, because again, the only way that I found to cut down the trees in that place was to do the one where it cuts all the wood on the square that is in my view. And so that would also mean the orange tree that I just planted. So thank you, orange tree, for growing so quickly and making it to where I couldn't break down the trees. Also, thank you, me, for not waiting to plant the trees until after I could cut down the others. That could also be my fault. Either way, we are going to at least... Wait a minute. We'll just redo all the trees next year. And at least that way they'll be level 5. So then it's a more rounded number than 4 in my opinion. I honestly don't know why I stuck at level 4. Or never bothered to see if there was anything higher than level 4. And it could be because I think that's the level for a lot of the other Harvest Moon games. And that's why I thought that would be the cap. And then I found out the cap is 100. You can really make bank on some of these crops. Do you guys think it makes sense for me to show being tired when using the charged up tool? Does it make real sense to you for that to make you tired? Get out of the way. Horse, you're the problem. Because, in a way, I don't think it makes a whole lot of sense for that to be the case. I don't think so. I don't think I saw the cat anywhere there. Oh, there's the cat. Cat! I do love that we have hit a couple of days where it's been sunny. During my recording session, I got pretty lucky and had a lot of rainy days. Why? Okay, well, I might not have been close enough to that one, to be fair. Maybe that's just what the case was. I wasn't close enough. No, this is the wrong barn. This is the other barn. Hold on. Hold on. They might still not like the brushing. Oh, and there's Shearable. Shearable! Let's go. Okay, do you like the brush? Okay, maybe I just wasn't close enough to them. Or did they do it and I was just, like, really out of it yesterday? Not paying attention whatsoever. Okay, great. Oh god. Well, good thing it's already large. I can't hit the particles today. What a great time. As per usual, I start recording and my skills at being able to shear my sheep disappear. What a great time. Oh my god. Alright, that was better. Come on, just give me it though. I feel like I remember when I saw the 2 wool happening. No, I don't remember the number of when the 2 wool was happening now. I feel like it was 6:30, and if it was at 6:30 and 2 wool was happening, I would say at that point... Yeah, I'd say August? Autumn. Autumn would probably be the time that we get the red animal. If we don't get it today, but I really don't think we will. This game is all about doing the same action over and over and over and over again to have a reward. And yes, I know that is usually how games work, okay? But the over and over action is kind of insane. Maybe there was never a sound that played when you actually put stuff in your rucksack. And I'm just going crazy. Yeah, shut up. I can guarantee there is nobody watching this video right now that cares how tired you are. Nobody. And YouTube comments, you could leave one if you say otherwise. But this farmer's got work to do, so they need to shut up and move on. Oh my god, I was about to say, is it just because I'm enjoying the music? Is that what we're about to amount to here? Jesus. I did honestly kind of notice in my stream on Sunday that the audio seemed kind of low. And it sucks because I think also my poor Resident Evil ended up being low as well. But because that was only the second time that I was streaming Resident Evil on Saturday, I didn't fully recognize how much quieter it was. Because I had nothing to compare to. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. There is no amount of worth having your useless medium milk in my inventory. Fuck you. I don't need anything else. Okay, we're good. I'm not gonna lie. I am really looking forward to the Pokemon Nuzlocke that I have planned for my birthday week. I am looking forward to it, even though I know, depending on how well I do and my luck is, it's not gonna bring me the most amount of joy. But I am looking forward to the challenge. More sheeps! I honestly think by the time that I'm done with this part, I would have sheared all my sheep for this round. And that's where I'm... That is where I'm thinking I will do... Where it'll happen or it won't happen. But I'm pretty sure we'll get through the entire pack as they slowly let us shear them. Okay. Close enough. I think the only place I need to be careful about my stamina is our last barn. This is our last barn. I'm crazy. I should probably check before I shear the last sheep. I say as my guy's getting ready to pass out right now. I can definitely say we cut it very stupidly close at passing out now, just because I'm too stubborn to leave my farm until I'm ready to leave my farm. I don't need to wait this long. I can go sooner. But I feel like every time that I don't finish taking care of the animals, I end up forgetting about the chickens. That is how the last time that I forgot to feed them happened. Because I was trying to finish it taking care of the sheep, but I had to bounce because I was running out of fatigue. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll leave. Go fill myself up, and then I just started doing my normal things after that instead of staying on my farm to take care of the chickens. So that's the main reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. Jeez, maybe I can even turn it up a little bit more. Maybe not that much. Calm down. Maybe not that much. We'll see. Which is funny, because I'm looking at the... I guess it is 14, huh? Never mind. Never mind, I was about to say I'm looking at my Elgato thing. My old audio for Elgato that I would use. And I was like, man, it looks lower than what I would normally do. And so actually raising it up now where it's at is probably not good. Everything's still slowly growing. You're a big baby. The biggest of babies. Why are we the way that you are? Why is this here? Did I really not throw that away? My god, I'm so bad. I'm so bad at this. Lost my mouse for a second. It is kind of funny that if I do end up moving my mouse behind my mic arm, it's just gone in my eyes. It's just gone. And it takes me a second to re-find it. Because even though I know, like, it went to the right of my screen, I'm like, I should still be seeing it. But I don't, because it's just conveniently behind my mic arm. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Just like, please. I'm begging. You know, every time I do these recording sessions, and I think that I'm doing pretty good about the normal amount of time that I would do for each part, and I'm not, I end up taking way too much time doing everything else. Way too much time. At least we don't have a big plots of yams to worry about yet. It would also be really funny if Kiki tried to die again. With you guys watching. Would be hilarious. Which, to be fair, damn it. To be fair, even though Kiki is one of the forever chickens, until it, you know, is time, I do find it hilarious that it did want to go a year sooner. So I'm pretty sure I have stressed these animals out beyond repair. So only the sheeps in the gold barns and the ducks are the only ones that are going to be living the most stress-free life because they came in after the witch princess after the witch princess claimed her animals. Which I'm pretty sure I said it. When I found out that we were still good to go with the witch princess, I'm pretty sure I said it then. But I'm gonna repeat it again one more time just to be 100% sure that everybody gets it. That you will only see the requirements for animals passing if you land on that exact number. Because we had several days where several chickens went to her at a time. So I'm pretty sure when we were that close to having the 50, that is what happened, is that too many went in one day. So the game couldn't count the 50. It has to be exact, and I'm pretty sure. I would also go as far as to say only one animal needs to go on the day that you reach 50. I keep forgetting about the third page. It's because I have too many fruits. Too many. There is kind of a part of me that wants to still have the trees. I think I will still have the trees when I go to plant the 5 quality. Or, yeah, obviously I am going to go up in quality when I'm planting the 4 seeds. I'm going to go up in quality, but yeah, when I go to plant the 5 level quality of, there we go, 5 level quality of fruit trees, and I use them all to fill up the cave, I will make it to where I have 12 seeds. So then that way all the trees will spit out rank 6 fruits instead of just rank 5. Or it'll spit out, yes, it'll spit out rank 6, because right now we're gonna have rank 5 ones spit out? Yeah. Just so then that way I don't have to go through another slow, like, replanting the quality 5 to get the quality 6. Or maybe I will just plant the 5 and live with it, because it's not like I need it to be level 100, or really any higher than 5. I would say all my level 4 stuff is probably good enough. More than good enough, even. You're so thoughtful. So very, very thoughtful. Fuck. God, this is such a long time. At least we get a day off for the festival. We get a day off. I really look forward to those days when there's a festival. I really do. I'm not even done. It's also funny, too, when I want to skip a couple of days to reach to the next part. It's not really pulling teeth or having no motivation to do it. It's just finding the right day that I want to do this for a couple hours straight. That's pretty much it, is finding the day for it that just fits right. Which ended up being yesterday for me, because I had so much training and other stuff happening at work, and kind of plans to watch things with friends, that I had no time. Oh, and then it didn't help that Resident Evil dropped too, so the extra amount of time that I could have done it possibly on Friday was taken up by stream time. But that's fine. I am glad that I got as far as I did with Resident Evil, and that I'm enjoying it as much as I am. Does it kind of suck that I can't... It's not that I can't. I won't play it until Saturday. But I know that I will enjoy the rest of the game when I do actually get around to playing it. And you know what? It's kind of because Resident Evil still managed to keep to the same... I think to the same hours that it usually takes to get through a game. I think they did keep to the same thing. Not like some of these crazy games that take 80 hours or whatever to do. I don't know why I'm looking. Tomorrow's the festival, right? I think tomorrow's the festival. Oh, I'm not even close. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well. For some reason, I thought I was closer. That's a bit of a shame. If I need to, because of how long this has already been going. I will probably do a quick pause for you guys on YouTube right now. And, well... No, let me see if we... Okay, great. Let me see if there's any more sheep to shear today. And if there is no sheep to shear, oh my god. Please just hold it down long enough. If there is no sheep to shear, I will go ahead and come back a few days later for at least the cow festival and go from there. I'm also going to give you guys a chance to not deal with me giving the Witch Princess gifts today. I will also pass that up. So as soon as we're done checking the barns for the sheep and there's no more else, because I feel like we are at the end of this go-around of sheep to shear anyway. So when I see that there's no sheep today, I will go ahead and just pause it and have you guys come back on the cow festival day. That way you can avoid some more yams and some more just watching the Witch Princess. Always say how thoughtful I am. I'm so very thoughtful, but yet she still won't marry me. I would... You know, I'm actually kind of going back and forth about that. Because she clearly has... It's not a goal. It's not even a requirement. What is the word I'm looking for? Standard. She has a standard with her type of men, or with the men that she would want to marry. She has a standard for them to set. And yes, a lot of the times people would say, oh, your standards are too high. You're never going to be able to marry anybody at that. You're never going to be able to marry anybody. But I'm also in the thought process of, well, maybe there's a good reason for that. Maybe they should have higher standards. So then people actually do better and, you know, aren't just dicks to get somebody's relationship. To get in with somebody in a relationship. Like, you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with having high standards. Because those high standards might also be set in a way to ensure that they will have, like, they won't cave in to date anybody when they know at the end of the day, dating isn't really their plan of what they're wanting to do right now. So yeah, I say keep those standards high. If there's really no reason for you to date anybody right now. Hello? Found the cat? We did not find the dog. Never mind. There's the dog. We found the dog. You know what? Like, because, again, in my opinion, when it comes to the standards getting set too low, just so then that way you can get into a relationship, is that you're walking the thin line of ending up dating somebody who is not worth your time, or not worth it as just like a base human being. So keep those standards high if they're definitely there to help protect you, or help keep your lifestyle that you already like. Definitely keep it. Nothing wrong with it. What do we got? Sheep that like the brush. I love to see it. I really thought I was closer to the festival than I thought. But to be fair, this festival day has really messed with me too. It really has. I have probably checked that calendar almost every other day that I've been playing since the last recording session. Just because I cannot remember the day that the festival actually is. I keep checking and forgetting. I barely get the large requirement. Which is why I'm almost to the point, just to make sure that I do save up on energy to get through all my sheep, that I'm tempted just not to even milk the cows anymore. Because what's the point? If I have to fight tooth and nail just for a fucking large milk. Not even like a high point into the large milk. Barely reaching the large milk. Yeah, maybe this Saturday I just won't milk you guys anymore. I think that'll save my sanity more than anything else at this point. I just won't do it. Not worth my time, not worth my energy. Not worth my poor arm muscles that I strain so I can hope to keep moving the mouse at a good enough pace. Just to have egg thrown on my face. Ooh, it's looking like we're not gonna be shearing anybody. Which is okay. It is kind of annoying that I didn't think about the possibility that the reason why the red animal team, the red animal team sprite didn't show up was because the double wool doesn't count. I'm just getting lazy in my old age in this game. My very, very old age. I'm getting lazy. Can you blame me? My farmer's always tired and annoying. Alright, so, because we didn't end up since we didn't end up shearing anybody, I think this is where I will pause the recording and just have you guys with YouTube come back when it's actually festival time, so see you guys in a minute. Alright, I decided to bring you guys back for the picking of the cow, so then that way if you guys want to do your bets in the comments now about who's gonna win and who's gonna lose, obviously we're gonna lose, but at least figure out if we're gonna get the 3rd place trophy again or 2nd place trophy. I would love to enter a cow, because at least they're still alive. What we got? Ooh! Oh! Oh! We got some big hearts here. Oh my god. Man, it's gonna suck to see you die. Oh yeah, so see, Wingle got us 3rd place, but D-Watt's looking good. Maybe he'll get us 2nd place. Ooh. We'll see. Okay, I'll take her with me. Come tomorrow for sure. Sure will, bud. We also have some sheep to shear, so just in case for the chance of the red animal sprite showing up, I am going to do it with you guys. We are still, 1 day away, so don't think too much that the festival's still today. It's only been like a couple of seconds, but it's time to see. And they all ran away from me before I could get it. Time to see. Oh my god, please. Okay, well, good enough. Close enough. Come on! Damn it. Again! Come on, let us get our last actual team sprite? I don't know if the channel team sprite is considered a team, but come on! Come on! We deserve it! We deserve it! We've worked very hard. We have had so many sheep for so long. We deserve it. We deserve it. Come on! We have one more. Well, there might be another. I haven't been to all the barns yet. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Oh my god. Ah! We were close. We were close. Okay, we'll check the last two barns at least together. At least. I feel like there is only one day with how my sheep are kind of spread out that they end up having, where I end up having two barns that need to be sheared, so. And you know, knowing my luck, I highly doubt that today is the day. But at least tomorrow I will be playing out the whole day with you guys, so then that way, if there are more sheep to be sheared, you guys will at least be here to see it. Tomorrow. Okay, welcome back to another day. The day of the festival, in fact, so here we go. Finally, we can see what will win. Hopefully something good. Valley, news flash. The annual cow festival will be held today. Curse Farms Dewat will be entering, so go and support Nick. Arrive at the beach venue between 10 and 6. We will easily be there between 10 and 6. And I was about to say, watch it finally be bad weather, to where I have to reload the day anyway, but thankfully it is not. I'm definitely gonna curse myself for the last little bit of summer that's left, but I have not had the unfortunate hurricane? Yeah, hurricane. I've not had the unfortunate hurricane yet. It's all just been rainy or sunny, so that's super nice. Obviously helpful. Doesn't happen very often, but it is super nice. So very nice. Okay. I'm also glad that you guys get your last day on this part without me having to pick yams. Again. God. You guys will definitely notice something, though, when I go to take care of the animals. I have decided to do my thought and completely ignore milking the cows. I'm done. I think I'm gonna do that from now on. As soon as they give me one medium milk, I'm done. I got too much to worry about in this game to be getting pissed off at the stupid ability of being able to get large milk. Which I think should also be way easier when we have that many hearts with our cows. To be fair. I think it should be. Also, I was like, man, wouldn't it be kind of funny if while I was at least in between days, because today, obviously, we can't give the Witch Princess any gifts, but wouldn't it be funny if I ended up unpausing at one point and being like, guys, look, 10,000 gifts, 10,000 gifts. It would have been so great, so amazing. But the game didn't give it to me. I did not get so lucky. Because once again, I know I haven't been able to give 100 gifts. And then when I ran out of my red magic grass, I haven't been able to give 99 gifts every day because I'm a fool and throw my gifts to the ground right in front of her, or right behind her. because she randomly decided to move at top speed by me. Who knows? So yeah, I know I haven't been able to give it consistently, but I know at least giving what I could. We will be done with the 10,000 gifts before the year is up from the first day that I started giving her 99 gifts. We will be there. If anything, I think I would find it even more hilarious if I just loaded up the next day, started giving her gifts, and then she was like, oh, 10,000! That would be hilarious. I would kind of hate it, because then I would be so far behind, or I would have to worry about quickly getting my actual recording set up, but would be nice. Or if it could just, you know, naturally happen at the beginning of autumn, that would also be cool. I'd be down with that. No more sheeps, huh? Just the one set that randomly needed to be sheared? Cool. I love that for me. I think I'm gonna be actually close to going through the entire set again. Do you see how easy it is to assume that you're not gonna pick up the egg because of how close the chicken is, or how much the chicken is hovering over the egg? Do you see what I deal with? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. As always, I'm just here. I do realize now I truly didn't need to push so hard on the springs, but I also know that I think I'm gonna lower down the amount of animals that I need to take care of anyway when the time comes for... Oh, I could have left by now. When the time comes for other animals to start passing away, especially if I already have the 700 wool. Because I don't see a reason to keep a lot if I'm done. I don't see a reason. So yeah, we'll probably let them go. We might keep the buildings, just so then that way I don't need to worry about getting more grass grown, so there's less spots that I have to worry about cleaning up and running around my farm. I'll either keep the buildings or I'll just let grass grow over it, where they used to be. But I think at the end of the day, I'm gonna make it to where we only have the one barn for cows and one barn for sheep, which would give me a perfect excuse to have only built 2 golden barns. Oh my god, the pineapples are finally done. I know that they were still faster at being grown because of them being here, but my god, pineapples take so freaking long. They are the worst. Okay, so I can't do anything with them. That's the 4 that I need to go turn into seeds for future planting. But at least we got what we needed. That is not the right place. Stop it. Stop. Alright. These seeds get put away. Oh, there was another one. There was another one all along. I truly have too many things in my pockets right now. I really do. Too many. That's where the pineapple seeds go. Amazing. Amazing. Alright. Now to the beach. Come on, 2nd place. If we get 1st, I will really, really be happy. But man, 2nd place would be fantastic. I am. Let's go. Let's go, Rick. Hurry it up. Come on. Everyone, we're gonna start judging now. The entry number 1 is a marble cow. Lisa. Next is a brown cow. Lyle. Next is a regular cow. Dairy cow. Ryder. And finally, it is the marble cow, D-Want. Let's go. Come on, D-Want. Now we have looked at all the contestants. Wait for the results. Here are the results. Yeah, I'm so glad the results are a second later. This year's ranking is as follows. The winner is Lyle. Fucking Lyle. Come on, second place, second place, second place, second place. We got second! Oh my god, we're going up, and these cows are gonna die this year. But we're going up. Third is Lisa, fourth is Ryder. Good job, everyone. Yeah, no fucking shit. Finally, a second place. Oh my god. We're living the dream. Okay, let's go make sure we go say hello to the second place winner. I don't even know which one they'd be. Probably you. Absolutely not. Fuck you, Winkle. You? Nope, Trumpy. Yay, there's D-Want. Awesome sauce. Still not gonna milk you. Fuck you. Love it. Love it. And yeah. That is definitely where I'm gonna call it for this part. Because I really did just want to... I really didn't think that I was that many days away, so that is completely on me. But that is... We're at least closer... Oh, and now it's gonna rain. We're at least closer to where we were. I would not be surprised if the Witch Princess ended up saying that we gave her 10,000 gifts here soon. I also would not be surprised if around that same time we would be getting the 700 wool. But who's to say? I will at least let you guys... I'll let you guys know now on where I'm gonna be. Oh my god, I'm trying to think. 4 types of crops. Okay. I'm gonna at least let you guys know where I'm going to do my extra yams. So the fast growth is where you'll find, again, is the Goddess Pond and the excavation site. So I will do the Goddess Pond and the excavation site, with the excavation site being harvested by the sprites, clearly. And normal growth is the farm. Shit, okay, so it's gonna be the farm. Surprisingly enough, it's gonna be the farm where we do our extra plot of yams, which is fine. We still have a decent amount on the left that we can just, you know, finagle, and it's not too much to where, if needed, I can get rid of more grass if I really, really, really want to do more and I just bite. Because I would really like to plant as much as I can so I can get through it quicker. Because, like I said, before the next part, where I have to do like little tidbits of recordings for the Witch Princess and the wool animal, the red animal sprite, the last one, I think we're gonna have that happen to where they're not in the full recording session. And then in that recording session, I'll just be setting up my yams. As per usual, just setting them up, having a good old time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this part, enjoyed our second place win. It's gonna be great. I feel like a lot of stuff is gonna drop. A lot of stuff's gonna hit, and then we're gonna be dry for a while. Until we get our kid, and until we get 100,000 yams. So here's hoping it all goes well. Thank you guys so much. I really hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next part. Thank you for all your support with these videos, whether it's liking, sharing, commenting, or subscribing. I love you guys. See ya.